Hey y'all, it's Natalie for Not Just for Boys Kit Club today, and I am using the Delight Kit again to scrapbook some pictures of my oldest Heath. These are 10-year-old photos, but I've never done his baby album or his first year. I was overwhelmed, so we go back and do some of his pictures sometimes. So I printed 4 2x3s, and I'm just cutting them down to be 2x2s because they had extraneous things in them, like the giant water wings that his dad had put in the little baby pool with him, because every 6-month-old wears water wings in the baby pool. It just cracks me up that those were in the picture. Like, what were we thinking? So I grabbed the red paper from the kit, and that's the Pink Fresh Studio paper. I think it's called Go With The Flow. And then the blue dot paper is Echo Park. And then I used one of the white cardstock sheets, and I'm just going to rough it up really good. I did gut the Pink Fresh Studio red paper because I really like the pink and red side on the other side, so I definitely want to use that. And you'll see later that I do use my gutted portions. So it was warranted, but I didn't gut the blue one because it's like a basic. And so the other side was also polka dot, so I was cool with using all of that. Plus I needed it to be a little sturdy, so I'm giving it a really nice distressed edge, and then I'm going to give the white paper the same treatment. So I'm really distressing it hard. Sometimes I distress lightly, and sometimes I really go at it. And this time I was like, getting on my work frustrations or whatever on that paper. So there are still these Delight page kits in the store, so you're in luck. I will link down below so you can go grab your own. They come with the cutest embellishments. Oh, and my world's favorite acrylic that goes with this kit, the Good Vibes acrylics, are also still available, so you should go grab them. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to situate the photos, and I'm kind of struggling, I'm not gonna lie. I even went and took a shower during the middle of making this page, because sometimes I have my best ideas in the shower. So I'm not sure if that's where the idea originated, but I'm just playing around to decide even what my title is going to be. I pulled out the title bits that come in the kit from Simple Stories, but I'm not loving the way that they're all like matchy-matchy. That's just not my vibe. And plus, I kind of like to make unique titles most of the time, although I will say I don't end up going with a unique title on here this time. But I did want some contrast, so I didn't really want to use the red or the blue because I already used those colors. So then I remember this gutted paper. This is the Catitude paper from this kit, and I already used the other side of the paper that was the stripes the last time I used this kit, but I was so glad I gutted it because that little square of the hearts was absolutely perfect to house the photos of Heath here. So I'm going to start assembling the page. I'm going to put together the blue and white, and then I'll stick those down on the red background. I'm kind of letting them run off the page on the right. And I'm going to give the square the same treatment, really nice and roughed up. And it was the perfect thing. And I'm so glad that I remembered that I had that bit. I did want to add in some more colors to kind of go with the embellishments that I intend to use. So I pulled out my Distress Oxide and Squeezed Lemonade, and I'm just using it to nicely add an ink blended edge all the way around the square. It'll just peek out the smallest little bit. And I didn't go down far enough, so I'm going to add another line. And then I'm going to kind of mask off a little bit so that I only get the splatter in on top of the inked up portion. But I am going to use this lime green watercolor and add in an additional little splatter because I want to also add in the green on the black background to coordinate with the embellishments. So that's what I'm doing there, is I'm just kind of masking off the bits that I don't want the splatter to show on. And yeah, I didn't want it to go all over the white page, just on the inked up portion. So I'm loving how that looks, just a little bit of color peeking out from around the square. So I'm going to, I backed all of my photos with white cardstock, and I'm going to commit and stick down all of it. And again, do not mind the ATG gun. We are not friends right now, but we have to work together. So this was one of Heath's favorite toys when he was little. He's always loved to put things in his mouth, and it was just like a little squeaky bath toy. It was a squirty, but he loved to chew on it like a teether. So that's where it ended up when he was playing in the pool. We used to have an above ground pool at our old house, and he was sitting in the baby pool on the deck of the above ground pool. So that one photo on the left of the main photo, I popped up But I didn't pop up any of the other ones, but I did let them overlap nicely. And then I am going to pop up a couple of the little embellishments to go with. So I pulled a couple of the little fabric fruits out that match the page. They don't really have anything to do with the page, but they're so cute and they match. So I was like, why not? And the title's just going to be enjoy. I'm going to use that title bit and just use the word enjoy because I was enjoying him. And I don't really have any journaling to say because I don't really remember what we were doing that day. That's one bad thing about not scrapping in the moment. But it was just a nice day with him out in his little wetsuit in the pool. It was fun. So I'm just happy to get these photos in an album so that we can look at them. I'm using this Pink Fresh Studio sheet to just add a few little embellishments. There's just like 3 little stickers that I add to the page, and we're going to call it done. So that was super simple and a very quick video. Let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, I'm going to link down below with the link. You can still go pick up one of these Delight kits. They're wonderful, and I highly recommend them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, y'all.